which is what do you think are the biggest priorities, the biggest problems that we're trying to solve at the moment?
So today in the industry, a lot of challenges we are talking about. And today, when we talk about for example, the topic we are talking about today is the ESG. So honestly, the environmental social governance that also being touched base, it has been a booming topic today. And when we talk about the biggest challenges is about the data governance or data privacy for our customer. I'm going to tackle it from a customer perspective as well as from, let's say, an investor or shareholders perspective. From a customer perspective is, the data privacy with the open communication, the booming of platforms and social media. People really very big concern about their data privacy and governance. That's one of the challenges that we are facing or we have been facing today from part of the ESG challenges. From shareholders or investors always, they talk about the sustainability of your corporate and how sustainable you are and how those investors can really have that confidence to put investment in your company. And this is one of the biggest challenges, how we really create a sustainability business, sustainability human capital as well, who can really lead the company in a very sustainable way. So these challenges from shareholders and customers are quite biggest challenges, and we need to make sure that from a governance, let's say part of the ESG is a governance into the structural, how the corporate is being governed structurally. So how really a real and an adequate processes and procedures in place to make sure all stakeholders' benefits are really intact. These big challenges from a different perspective I would look at today we are facing in the, let's say, in telecom industry as well as other verticals or industries.
Sheikh Bader Al-Khalifa, would you agree with that? And of course, what we've just heard is a very good summary of the issues that organizations are facing, the issues that customers are facing, whether it be data protection, and then even wider global issues.
Yes, I totally agree with what has been mentioned by Sheikh Mohammed. I think when we come and we talk about sustainability as a whole, we talk about different aspects that are related to ESG, and there are other aspects that are related to the business itself. We in the telecom industry, I think the current or traditional business model in telco is not sustainable, and that's why we see a lot of international and now major regional telecom companies are venturing into a transformation journey towards becoming more of a technology company. And with that means building data centers, that means digital growth, expanding into the digital economy, and with that comes a number of other challenges. Data privacy is one, cybersecurity is one. So there are a lot of other aspects that needs to be taken into consideration, and we need to have the right framework to address them in a way that is in compliance with governance standards and that is satisfying to both the customer and the shareholders.
And Sheikh Talal Al-Mamari, is that, from your organization's perspective, is that how things look for you as well?
Well, I think if we talk about the challenges, they vary in terms of magnitude and how they influence the topic. The topic itself is not new. It's probably started in the 50s, 60s. People are talking about ESG. But maybe it has been polarized lately because of the E aspect, which is the climate change. And even with that, there are different views on how climate change is influencing today and how it will influence the future. So it's definitely a journey. That journey will require a number of aspects, but I think most importantly is the level of awareness within the organization. Without that, you cannot actually start having a program that is have the right influence and the right impact. The other aspect is you need a collaborative efforts. And I think without that, without the adequate incentives, because there are always these, shuffling, if you will, priorities between staying competitive, staying profitable. At the same time, all of these efforts relating to ESG are transformational in nature, and their impact is long-term. So creating that balance will definitely require a higher level of collaboration, a clear vision at political aspect, because sometimes political will is another thing that can drag you backward. So it's innovation as well. We need to be much more innovative in terms of how do we address these set of challenges.